Buenos días, mis amores. Llegó el lunes, feliz lunes, mis amores. ¿Saben qué? Vamos a hacer el workout. Hubo un poquito de interrupción ahí con la transmisión. Mis amores, hay que hacer los ejercicios para que ese cuerpecito no esté redondo ni cuadrado, sino de la forma que Dios nos dio. Vamos a ejercitar el cuerpo y a sentirnos mejor, con mucha salud y mantener nuestro peso ideal. Así que vamos para allá a comenzar. Déjame ver qué pasa acá. Ok, vamos, comencemos, mis amores. Feliz lunes.
Hi, I'm Samantha Clayton. I'm here with Julie. This is a beginner warm-up. It's low impact, low intensity to get you ready for exercise. So let's go. Feet are apart. We're just going to warm up the shoulders, just one arm around at a time. Starting to get your breathing right and your intention for your workout ahead. Nice big arm circles. And let's switch sides, switch arms. The aim of a warm-up is just to get your blood flowing, get your heart rate up, and get your muscles ready for the workout ahead. 3 more times around. And then let's move into a shoulder press. So hands are by your shoulders. You're going to push up and down, up and down. So you're not pushing right up overhead. You're just pushing slightly out in front. Just warming up those shoulders. Our next exercise is going to warm up your triceps. So now arms are into the side and just push the arms back. Stretching out the triceps. And as we go through, our movements get bigger. The blood starts flowing. Now let's warm up the sides of the body. So feet are apart, one hand on the thigh. We're just going to reach over and reach back. We'll warm up one side first and then the other. You can have a slight bend in the knees if you need to. And you can always use your hand to support your weight if you're not used to doing sideways movements. Let's just do one more to this side and switch sides. As you go through, you'll start to feel your breathing will increase and you'll start to feel the sides of your body stretching out. Now our next exercise is to stretch out the back and the calf. So bring your feet together. You want to stretch out the calf muscle and round out the back, come back to standing. Rounding out at the back, eyes are looking at the floor. And then you're pulling that toe towards your shin to feel a stretch down your calf. Keep it going. Now let's go back to warming up the center of the body with a simple pivot. Feet are apart, arms are out front. We're just going to turn to one side, turn to the other. Turn to one side and the other. Always remembering to pivot on that back foot to protect those knees. Give me 2 more times. Now, hands are on the hips. We're just going to come up onto the toes, back down onto the heels. Warming up the calf muscles, warming up the ankles. And then we're going to get your heart rate up. Simple side step. We're going to step from one side, then to the other. Feel like you're dancing, getting it going, just getting the heart rate up. Just simple movement, side to side. Now we can add in a knee pull. One side, then the other. Just pulling the knee up and down. Now let's work on that quad a little more and just step to the side, hamstrings and quads. Right. Now we're going to go back to the top and work on your coordination by combining a few of those moves together. So let's go with our windmill. Arms are out front, both arms this time. Bigger, faster movement, second time through. This time we're going to do the shoulders and the triceps at the same time. So hands come in, we push up and back, up and back. second time through, bigger movements here, stretching as high as you can, reaching out back. Let's warm up the sides of the body again, one side, then the other, over and back. Really reaching a little bit further each time. Let's go back to that calf stretch, opening up the back. Heel comes forward. This time, bigger movement. Really stretch out the chest. If you've been sitting down all day, this exercise is perfect to get the blood flowing through your legs, opening up the chest and back. Let's go back to that upper body pivot. Let's look a little more athletic this time. A little lower. One side, then the other. Let's go back up onto the toes. Hands on hips, up onto the toes. Here we go. And now let's go into our side step. A little bit faster this time. Get a little lower, a little bit more athletic. Let's add in that knee drive. Moving into our last move now. We're going to go into our hamstring tap back. So here we go, tap back. Lifting that foot up behind, touching with the hand, warming up the sides of the body and the hamstring. That's it, warm up is over. You should now be ready for your workout, or you can repeat this warm up a few times through and use it as your workout.
Vamos, ya calentamos un poquitito, pero vamos a hacer nosotros.
I'm Samantha Clayton, and this is a beginner upper body workout where you're using your own body weight. And I'm here with Dane. We're going to work out. Arms are out. Let's start with iso circles. So just really tiny circles. Arms are stretched out wide. And just really small circles, keeping those muscles tight, keeping your core tight. Start out with forward. And then what we're going to do is palms go down and reverse. Really isolating those shoulder muscles. For today's workout, we're going to do about 12 of each exercise and then repeat each one through for a second set. So our next exercise takes us down to the floor in what's called tabletop position. So get onto your hands and knees on your mat. You want to make sure that your wrists and shoulders are in a nice straight line, and the same with the hips and the knees. Brace your core, and then you're just going to walk your hands out about 4 paces, hold for a second, and then walk back. This exercise is great for isolating the shoulders and the core. So walk it out and back in. No sagging in the hips. Make sure you keep that core nice and tight so you keep that nice straight line. The stronger you get, the further you'll be able to walk out and support your body weight. Keep it going. One more time. And then we'll move into our next exercise now, which is a modified push-up. So you can do it on your knees like me, or Dane is going to be up on his toes. If you're strong, go with him. If not, with me. Hands are out to the sides of the chest. Core is tight. And we're going to drop the chest towards the floor and push back up. Now with this exercise, be sure to keep your eyes looking just in front of you to keep a nice neutral spine. Lower the chest, push back up. As you get stronger, you can move out of a modified position, but this is a great position to start with while you build that upper body strength. One more. And let's turn over for our next exercise. You're going to come into a seated position. And this is like a seated row. So your toes are up. You're going to brace your core. Both arms are out in front. Make a fist. Pull one arm back. Extend it forward. Other arm back. Extend it forward. And then do both arms. That's one. This is great for working the core. And again, isolating those shoulders and back muscles. Really contract as you pull your arm back. We can do it without weights. You'll start to feel it the more reps that we do. But if you do have some water bottles or some weights at home, you can use them as well. Keep your core nice and tight. Keep it going. Eyes are looking forward, working the core. Just 2 more to go. And this last one, pull back, and then double. Now let's move on to our last exercise of this set. It's a tricep dip. You're going to put your hands, fingers are facing your booty, lift your butt up off the floor, and all we're going to do is isolate the tricep, dip down, push up, dip, and push. So you'll really feel the backs of your arm, that tricep muscle really starting to work. And again, each one of these exercises engages your core the entire time. There you have, that's your 5-minute upper body workout. Try to do this routine 3 times through to really challenge your upper body strength. When you're ready, add in some weights. This is a 5-minute cardio workout. It's low impact and perfect for beginners. I'm here with Julie, my workout partner. Get ready. Let's start out with a simple march. Just marching in place, moving the arms, the knees, getting it going. Every exercise we're going to do for 20 seconds, and then we're going to repeat this workout 2 times through. Keep it going. Using the arms, get the knees up. Okay, our next move, we're just going to move into a simple jog. So that movement, just a little bit bigger this time. If you're not comfortable with jogging, stay with the march. Jog it out. Our next move is to open up the hips. Start out simple, we'll go from there. Lift the knee up, out to the side. Knee up, out to the side. Nice athletic move. Hip openness. Now let's move this a little faster. We're going to shuffle one way, open up. Shuffle the other way, open up. This will get your heart rate up, get your body on the move. Keep it going. Now our next move is really simple. We're going to just 2 steps forward and shuffle it back. Here we go. 1, 2, shuffle it back. Now let's advance that a little, and we're going to just run forward, run back, run forward, run back. Getting the heart rate up. Our next exercise is simple jacks out to the side. Just right side first. Arms come out wide. Three, 2, 1, switch sides. Keep it going. You should start to feel your breathing, heart rate's getting up. Give me 3 more, and let's go back to the top with a march. All the way through again this time. You know the moves, a little more intensity this time. Let's take it into a jog, here we go. Getting those feet up, pumping your arms. The bigger your movement, the more calories you're burning. Get it going. Now let's start with that hip opener, hip open to the side and back. With movements that go laterally like this, it's really great to start simple and then make your movements bigger. Let's shuffle this time, shuffle, open. Keep it going. Again, with all of these movements, it's okay if you're not ready for the shuffle. Just stick with the beginner early exercise. Okay, let's go back to the front with our step, step, shuffle it back. How you feeling? Good? You ready to just shuffle it forward, shuffle it back, run forward, run back. Getting up on your toes, shuffle it back. Heart rate's up. Work those arms. One more time forward, and then let's go straight into those side jacks. Getting a little lower this time. Working the quads, working those inner outer thigh. You can feel it. Are you ready to switch sides? Here we go. Switch. This is your last 20 seconds. Work hard. Push, push. There you have it. A 5-minute cardio routine can really get your heart rate up. But if you need more, just repeat this workout 2 to 3 times to get your cardio fixed for the day. I'm Samantha Clayton, and this is a beginner lower body workout.
Vamos a hacer este porque en realidad.
All right, guys, if you've been injured in a car accident, you have to check this out. So I just got...
This is the video for you. Join me, Samantha Clayton, Director of Fitness Education at Herbalife, as I show you this fun beginner's workout that anyone can do. As always, we start with a warm-up, hands on your hips, and let's just roll the neck from side to side. Roll forward and roll over. You just really want to start to feel your neck loosening up. Give yourself a quick posture check. Feet are forward, heads up, and then roll out the shoulders. Rolling the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders forward. Incorporate the arms a little. Roll them back. We just want to go from top to toe, slowly warming up the body. Let's move on to the chest. Hands out to the side, hands behind the head. You want to open up the chest, taking in a deep breath, and then breathe out, leaning forward. Open up the chest, and breathe out. That stretch feels great. And again, one last time. Now let's warm up the sides. We just want to reach over, slight bend in the knees. You just want to support yourself as you bend over. Just want to get the blood flowing, get your body moving. Let's start to warm up hip flexors just with some simple knee lifts, just lifting one knee and then the other. If you feel like you need a slightly deeper stretch, you can just lift and hold and back down. Lift and hold. If your chest is still tight, you can come out wide. Lift and hold. Let's go on to calf raises. So hands are on hips. We're just going to come up onto the toes and sit back down. Up onto the toes, sit back down on the heels, just warming up the calf muscles. Great job. Now feet are out wide. Let's do sumo squat to warm up the quads. Hands are down, hands come up. Warming up the inner thighs, warming up the quads, getting ready for this great workout. So each move is going to be about 30 seconds per move. We're going to repeat the circuit 3 times through, and I'm going to show you a slight advancement at the end of how we can add in some weight. Come up onto the toes again, One last time. Here we go with the workout. 30 seconds, just walking, taking arms up overhead. Nice low impact. Work the upper body and lower body. But if you think it's challenging your coordination, opposite arm, opposite leg, coming up. If you're new to exercise, you can just be right here. But if you want to really get some big lever movements, you want to be up, arms are high, knees are high up. But again, it's a walking motion. Let's go straight into windmill. We're going to step back, arms come down, step across, arms come over. You'll be able to feel this move working your glutes and inner thighs. Any movements that are long lever movements, so we're sweeping the arms over, kind of like a dance move. Start to engage your core and get your heart rate up. Bringing your arms out to the sides, you'll feel your obliques starting to work. Now let's go into squat position. I want you to sit back in squat. And we're just going to do simple jab punches. So the arms are coming out straight from the shoulder. My core is engaged. I'm sitting back so that my knees are behind the toes. And I'm working the glutes, working the arms. And at the same time, I'm engaging the abs and keeping that core nice and tight. You can get lower, or you can just be right here, nice comfortable pace. Our next move is for the hips. So I want hands up, and all you're going to do is lift heel to hands. This range of motion really helps with the hips. We're going to open up the hips, but again, we're engaging the core and engaging the arms and abs. Now, don't worry if you can't quite reach your heel just yet. That's okay. You can just have your feet low down. But the aim is to try and touch your heel each time. Next move, we're going on to our lunge knee drives. So I want you to be in a lunge position. Arms are coming out. Knee to hands. Again, we're engaging the core, engaging the glutes. And let's switch sides. So just about 30 seconds each exercise. And then we're going to go back up to the top and repeat through for a second time. Nice job. No rest for us. Let's go straight back to the top. I want knees up, arms really swinging. Our last time through on our last circuit, I'm going to help you to use some weights. We're going to use weights, and I'm going to show you how to do that. But this time, let's just work on getting the knees a little higher, swinging the arms a little further overhead. Straight into windmills. Here we go. Arms are back, sweeping across. Making sure that that front toe is facing forward. As you step back, you really want to engage the inner thighs. Keep it going, remembering to breathe. Keep your chest up, always keeping the smile on your face. Here we go. Fighting to get fit, sitting down in squat position. Find your position. Simple jab punch. So with a squat, you just want to feel like you're sitting back in a chair. Nice job. Here we go. Let's go to our next move. Hands to heel. Hands are up to heel. Again, what you want to do is you really want to be working on trying to touch the heel. Really opens up the hip complex, which is actually part of your core. Your hip muscles are part of your core. And you just want to start to engage them and get them all stretched out. Right, lunge position. Lunge knee drives. Arms are up. Back's nice and tall. Right here. About 15 seconds each side. Should be great. Again, engage your core the entire time. Switch sides. so that your foot's landing really gently. I want you to really engage the quads, engage the core. Our last time through, if you have some hand weights, why not give this a try for our third time through? Arms up. This time, the arms are just coming up to the height of the shoulders. You're not swinging the weights, we're lifting the weights. Just lifting and controlling, adding in a little bit of resistance and strength. Nice job. One weight for our windmills. Step back. Bring the weight up and over, step back. This move really works the obliques, really engages the shoulders. And again, work hard to make sure you keep your back nice and tall back. Great job. I want you to pick up your other weight if you have one. Sit down in squat position. Slow down the movement. Punching straight out in front. Turning the weight. So weights start with hands facing forward. Rotate that weight on the way forward. This is our last time, so sit a little deeper in that squat if you can. Again, keep the chest high. Nice job. Let's go to our hip opener move. Just one weight. Weights up, weight to heel. Again, we're not going directly overhead. Notice how my arms, my shoulders, I'm not going straight up. I'm slightly in front. And I'm engaging those shoulder muscles and really opening up the hips. You could add ankle weights to make it a little bit more difficult on the lower body. Last move, knee drives. Into position. Weight straight out directly from arms. Here we go. Bring the weight to meet your knee. Maintaining body position the entire time. Give me a few more on the other side. Down you go, lunge position. And then go. Slow and controlled movements. Give me two more. Today, I wanted to show you a few low impact moves that are perfect for beginner exercises. A workout is considered to be low impact if at least one of your feet remains in contact with the ground at all times. Low impact exercise is great for people who are carrying excess body weight because these exercises tend to be less jarring on the body and joints and is generally less intense overall. If you're already fit and active, you can do this low impact workout on a day that you want to give your joints a rest. I believe it's important for you to incorporate a wide variety of moves into your exercise routine. Following a stepped approach and working with low impact moves is a great way to get started. Have fun and remember to always listen to your body.
Samantha Clayton, experta en condición física y ex velocista competitiva. Trabajo con Herbalife para ayudarle a lograr un buen entrenamiento de bíceps. Muchos ejercicios de la parte superior del cuerpo involucran los bíceps. Y porque los bíceps trabajan con los tríceps atrás del brazo, puede obtener resultados asombrosos con tan solo unos cuantos movimientos sencillos. Levante unas pesas y acompáñeme mientras hago uno de mis ejercicios favoritos para tonificar mis bíceps. Por primero, vamos a comenzar con un estiramiento de bíceps. Comience con los pies a la distancia de los hombros. Espalda derecha, con las manos en la parte inferior de la espalda y haga un puño así. Tire de los codos suavemente para estirar los bíceps y luego relaje el músculo. Hagamos esto 5 veces para asegurarnos de calentarlos bien. Un estiramiento más. Ahora, hagamos un estiramiento sencillo de tríceps. Ponga los brazos sobre la cabeza, doble el codo de un brazo y ponga la mano opuesta sobre el codo y sienta un estiramiento suave en los tríceps. Manténgase así durante unos segundos y asegúrese de mantener la barbilla hacia arriba. Baje los brazos y repita con el otro lado. Bien hecho. Ahora levante las pesas y comencemos con un levantamiento sencillo de bíceps en cada brazo, con los pies separados a distancia de hombros y la espalda derecha. Haremos 10 en total, contando 1 segundo arriba y 3 segundos cuenta abajo. Comience con las pesas a los lados. Vamos a subir y luego bajar. Así que 1 segundo arriba y luego cuente 1, 2, 3 hacia abajo. Todos nuestros movimientos son lentos y controlados. Trate de mantener los codos pegados a sus lados. 1 segundo arriba, 3 segundos abajo. Siga. Recuerde respirar durante el ejercicio. 1 segundo arriba y 3 segundos abajo. Asegúrese de que controla el peso cuando sube y cuando baja. No confíe en el impulso durante ninguno de los ejercicios. Bien hecho. Ahora cambiamos el empuño con las palmas de la mano hacia atrás y se llama levantamiento de bíceps al revés. Esta vez contaremos 3 segundos hacia arriba levantando lentamente 1, 2, 3 y 1 segundo hacia abajo. Subimos en 3 y bajamos en 1. Siga. Trate de relajar los demás músculos del cuerpo durante el ejercicio para asegurarse de que solo ejercita los bíceps y los tríceps. Vamos a la mitad y solo haga cuantas usted pueda. Yo siempre trato de hacer de 8 a 10. Pero si solo puede empezar con 5, está bien. 3 arriba, 1, 2, 3 y 1 segundo abajo. Bien hecho. Nuestro siguiente ejercicio es usando una combinación usando una bola. Y no se preocupe si no tiene una. Puede usar una pesa en su lugar. Es un levantamiento con bíceps sobre la cabeza, bajando con los tríceps y de regreso. Cuente conmigo. Es un ejercicio de 6 partes. Levantamiento con los bíceps sobre la cabeza, baje con los tríceps, vuelta arriba y abajo, arriba y abajo. Es genial hacer ejercicios de combinación porque trabaja el cerebro además del cuerpo. Bien hecho. Siga. Endurezca el tronco, asegurándose de no golpearse la cabeza con la bola al bajar. Siempre lentamente y con control, empujando el peso hacia arriba y abajo. Trate de minimizar el movimiento de la parte inferior del cuerpo. Siga. Recuerde respirar. Puede hacer este ejercicio con pesas muy ligeras y según vaya mejorando, puede usar unas pesas más pesadas. Bien hecho. Solo 3 más. Empujando hacia arriba y de regreso. Con este ejercita los bíceps, los hombros y los tríceps. Otra vez. Bien hecho. Ahora que conoce los movimientos, vamos a comenzar de nuevo, pero esta vez vamos a contar al revés. Agarre las pesas. Esta vez haremos el levantamiento con los bíceps con 3 segundos hacia arriba y 1 abajo. 3 segundos hacia arriba, lento y controlado, y 1 segundo abajo. Cuente 3, 2, 1 y 1 segundo abajo. Fíjese en cómo giro las pesas mientras lo hago. Cuando bajo a los lados, las palmas dan hacia mis lados. Y cuando subo, las pesas van al pecho. Los codos se mantienen a los lados. 1, 2, 3, un segundo abajo. Si solo puede hacer 4 o 5, está bien. Concéntrese en dominar el movimiento y en mantener el resto del cuerpo quieto para ejercitar bien los tríceps y los bíceps. Una más hacia abajo. Ahora hagamos el puño inverso con las palmas hacia el cuerpo y vamos a subir 1 segundo y 3 segundos abajo. Así. Subimos y luego bajamos lentamente. Otra vez, asegurándose de rotar las pesas y mantenga los codos al cuerpo y bajamos lentamente. Me encanta con el empuño al revés, divirtiéndose con el ejercicio y trabaje diferentes tendones.
La cirugía bariátrica cambia la historia de la gente, cambia la historia de los pacientes. Su vida está llena de energía, está llena de confianza, está llena de salud. Los pacientes pueden hacer cosas, tareas simples, como por ejemplo amarrarse los zapatos. En 3 meses están montando una bicicleta. Es un cambio grande. La cirugía bariátrica es una herramienta que además de pérdida de peso, va a ayudar grandemente con varios problemas relacionados a la obesidad mórbida, como lo son el colesterol alto, la presión alta, diabetes, apnea del sueño, entre otras. No solamente somos 4.
Controle mucho al bajar. Trate de mantener toda la tensión fuera del cuello con una gran sonrisa. Y trabaje dentro de su rango. Puede hacer todos estos ejercicios en casa o los puede hacer en cualquier lugar. Simplemente lleve unas pesas ligeras. Uno más. 1 segundo arriba y 3 segundos abajo. Bien hecho. Finalicemos con nuestro ejercicio de combinación. De nuevo, bíceps, hombros, tríceps, vuelta y al hombro y abajo. Solo vamos a hacer 10. Sencillo. Una vez más. El movimiento es controlado. Me estoy concentrando en mantener el tronco endurecido durante todo el ejercicio. Tengo una buena postura atlética, los pies separados a distancia de hombros, el tronco endurecido y estoy concentrándome en mantener un buen ritmo. Es aconsejable añadir ejercicios de combinación a su rutina porque ejercitan el cerebro. Es un ejercicio de 6 partes. Tiene que pensar. Usar el cerebro y trabajar es la coordinación. La última. Espero que haya disfrutado de esta rutina sencilla para bíceps. Puede aumentar sus pesas y progresar hasta una barra de pesas para un desafío diferente. Si no le gusta usar pesas, puede usar una banda de resistencia en su lugar. Si tiene acceso a un gimnasio moderno, trate de hacer estos ejercicios de bíceps sentado en su banco de pesas. El ejercitar los bíceps sentado asegurará que no haya impulso natural, así forzando los bíceps y los tríceps a hacer todo el trabajo.
Vamos a estirarnos, campeonas.
I'm Samantha Clayton, and this is a beginner post-workout stretch. It's important after your workout to always stretch your muscles. This is my training partner, Julie. And let's start by stretching out the wrists and the calves at the same time. I love my combo exercises. So let's sit back, pull the toe forward, and then hold on to one hand and pull the wrist back. A lot of the exercises that we do, such as plank and push-up, really involve the wrists. And so I think it's really important that after every workout, you take time to stretch those muscles. Remember, pull the toe towards the shin so that you feel that stretch in the calf. And now let's push ourselves forward, coming up onto the toes. And now let's pull the wrist gently towards you. Staying up on the toes, really feeling that stretch in the calf muscles. We're going to hold each stretch for 10 to 15 seconds each one. It's plenty. And then you want to just switch sides. What you do on one side, you must always do on the other to stay balanced. So start out pulling the toe back, hand in front, and again, just gently pulling back on the fingers. and pulling the toe towards the shin. You should really start to feel that stretch in the back of your leg. I even feel it in my hamstring a little. And then gently rock forward, going back up onto the toes, stretching the wrist in the opposite direction this time. It's great to spend a few minutes after every workout doing a cool down. Helps to just get your mind ready for the rest of your day. Okay, so now bring your feet together. We're going to take one arm across the body to stretch out the shoulders and the back. Make sure that you hold above the elbow joint. We never want to push on our joints. So kind of holding onto your biceps, stretching one arm across the body. And you should really feel that stretch on the back of your shoulder. A lot of people have a tendency to shrug their shoulders up, but don't. Pull the shoulders down, extending the neck, feel that stretch. What you do on one side, you always do on the other. Open up and then cross over to the other side. Always feels good to stretch after a workout. Now another muscle that's used a lot with all our plank and push-ups is the triceps. So let's go ahead, take one arm over the back, holding just above the elbow. You want to try and extend the hand down the back. So you're using this top hand to gently push down. What you want to be aware of for this exercise is that you're keeping your chest lifted and that your hand is not pushing your neck forward. You want to be looking up in front. Then open up wide and then repeat on the other side. For some people, they're not very flexible in their shoulders, and that's okay. Just work with it one day at a time, a few seconds at a time. This is a great stretch to do while you're sat at your desk too. And now from here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take it to the floor and stretch out the lower body. So go ahead, sit down first, and then slowly roll out back. You want to have one leg straight, bend one knee, holding just below the knee. You want to go ahead and pull your knee into your chest and just hold right there. This is great for stretching out the hips. You should feel the stretch through the hips. You'll feel it through the hamstring. And also, if you pull in tight, you can feel a stretch in your upper back too. Go ahead, slowly release, put one foot down, and then lift up the other. Go ahead and hug it as tight to your chest as you can. Keeping the toe flexed. Enjoy that stretch. Feel it in the inner thigh. And then you want to go ahead and roll over onto your side, because now we're going to stretch out the quad muscles. So roll onto your side, get comfortable. Go ahead, hold onto your foot, and you just want to gently, holding your foot, just pull back, and you should feel the stretch right down the front of your quad. Feel the front of your legs stretching out, especially if you've been doing squats. And then we're just going to go ahead. We're going to turn over onto our other side and go ahead and do that quad stretch on the other side. Really feel that stretch down the front of the thigh. You want to deepen the stretch. Go ahead and push your foot into your hand, and that will deepen the stretch. It's really important after every workout that you spend some time working on your flexibility with a cool down stretch.
Bueno, mis amores, lo hicimos. Eso es lo más importante, que hagamos el workout, mis amores. Vamos para allá, para dentro de la casa, porque no veo nada aquí para cerrar esta transmisión. Bueno, mis amores, lo importante es hacerlo todos los días un poquito. Gracias por estar ahí, gracias por acompañarme. Y ahí quedan grabados para las que no pudieron estar, estén en lo adelante y que que sepan que desde su propia casa lo pueden hacer, desde tu habitación, desde tu patio, donde tú quieras. Bendiciones. Gracias por seguirme. Lindo día.